Oh wow! I didn't see you there. Hey everybody, it's Holavoir. Finally making an update for a video for this channel that has been a long time in the making. I've just had the worst semester trying to manage everything that I've been trying to do, and I apologize for that. But I'm here now. I want to give you some announcements so you know what's going on. First of all, long time no see and Merry Christmas. I'm in my very festive Christmas sweater. Not Christmas you celebrate, happy holidays. This will be the last in-person video that I do before I begin a new chart, which will probably be either the PlayStation 1, Genesis, or NES. But I haven't quite decided which one that's going to be. So if you have suggestions for songs for either three of those systems, or if you have a preference of which system I should do, it's probably be either PlayStation 1 or Genesis, to be honest. The NES is just way too hard. They all sound the same. But yeah, send me suggestions. Second of all, no requests right now. No requests. I keep getting requests. No requests. Number 3. Zoom In TV Games offered me a partnership, but I declined. And you know why? Because the moment I accept a partnership on YouTube, I know that somebody out there will come to me and say, hey, wait a second, all you're doing is uploading songs? That's not quite your thing to make money off of. Sorry, we're going to completely destroy your account. It's not going to happen. And anyways, this is free music for you guys to listen to. I don't want to make money off of it. Number 4, I will probably be buying a new video game system shortly, which will either be PlayStation 1, PlayStation 3, the Genesis, Saturn, or Dreamcast. And I went to the store today. I actually tried out the Wii U, which, at least the game that I played, which was some weird Rayman Origins thing for the Wii U. You had to look at the screen and then go back to looking at the TV, and maybe it was just because of the close proximity, but I found it very awkward to have to be like doing things on the screen, then going back to the TV and back and forth. No. So, at least at this time, I think this might be where I actually stop with the Nintendo. Number 5. Should I begin a Twitter or Facebook? I'm thinking Facebook, because that way I'm always on Facebook on my personal account, and you guys can all chip in, share things on a group. I don't know if it's a group page or whatever kind of page it is, but you can post, and I can post and share favorite songs of mine. It would be just a lot more social networking possibilities outside of this channel, and I think some people would want to do that. I don't know if everyone would be so crazy about sharing their actual name, but I wouldn't. Most of you, I don't know what you look like anyways. There's just like 1 or 2 of you that I know your face. So, and then finally, number 6, you can email me at any time. Holavoir@gmail.com has been open for over a year now. And if you don't want to have to send through YouTube, you can email me directly at that email address, and I will be able to see those emails, because I check that every day, and that's actually where all my notifications for everything YouTube goes. So feel free to use that email. Alright, so the main feature for today is a holiday gift for everybody out there as a thank you to being loyal and staying subscribed and watching the videos and enjoying the music. This is a holiday gift, since I can't give a gift to everybody out there. So I've trudged through all the comments I've ever received and found some that I consider to be the most ridiculous, the most trolling, angriest, and stupidest comments I've ever received. Some of them are doozies. Here are the rules. First of all, everyone must laugh at them thoroughly. Grammar police, I will be the grammar Nazi in this video and read everything as is, because it gets pretty bad with some people. I know some people's first language is not English, and I can understand where some people would have struggles with doing that, but for the most part these people are English speaking, or at least have the a good thorough understanding of how to speak proper English. Respect the users beyond this video. I already checked to make sure that everyone who I'm going to call out basically in this video, is not subscribed to me. And so therefore, the fourth and final rule, nobody who is subscribed will be in this video. As respect from me to you, I will not be calling you out for something because you're already awesome, you're subscribed. So let's get this show started with, alright, this is from Deja Bellinger, and he commented on the Conker's Bad Fur Day Windy video. I love this game. Flashback! When I was 3 years old, I walked out of the living room and I heard awesome music. I went to my brother's room where the N64 was. And I saw Conker talking to a scarecrow. I sat down, and that's where my badass toddlerhood began. 3 years old, huh? Okay. Nate is Cool 61 commented on the number 18 Super Mario 64 staff roll video. This have to be number 1. Cause when I beat the game, when the staff roll came on, and to cry for 2 minutes. So, basically, what we have learned here is when you cry, that's like the number 1 spawning of the world. And then, after that, you will have to contact me. Be like, hey Holavoir, I cried when I heard this song. It has to be the top song now. Think of like every time you turn on the radio, you hear this music that is very, very popular right now. It might be even number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100. You must be crying in order for it to be a good song. That specific emotion of sadness is what depicts number 1 from number 2 and 100 onwards. Number 18 apparently was not high enough. This have to be number 1. Good Lord. Homies from RB wrote on the number 83 Vortex Tranter theme video this little tidbit. Great game I was a kid, and ever I played my eyes like so. He can transformo? He can fly? I am dreaming. I'm a fucking transformer. No emoticons. At all. Oh. Great game I was a kid and ever I played my eyes like so. I should have just read that at full speed. Homies from RB. I know this is probably, you got this idea that this would be a cool way to text, or a cool way to just type things and try to emotify your message to me, but I don't understand most of these faces. He can transform? Next, Hansakirsch 666 commented on the top 100 SNES 60 through 21. You ready for this? We need all these games remade and improved with a lot of content items. ECT. Remade, I mean keep the exact same with maybe more items and extra content like new game plus like in Chrono Trigger and or some rare items secrets. Do you get me? No, I do not get you. No one understands that on first read. You'd probably have to go back through at least 4 times to understand what the hell you're saying. No, don't do all caps locks. That's just me being a little bit paranoid, but okay. Then we've got Koroi Getsuga 87, who commented on top 100 songs 20 through 1 for the N64. There are quite a few from this specific video. This guy says, Turok 1, 2, and 3 plus Rage Wars, Killer Instinct, Smash 64. I've never heard of that game. You know, Super Smash Bros. Maybe? Yes. Smash 64, I don't know what that is. Bomberman, Diddy Kong Racing, Banjo-Tooie, Jet Force Gemini, Glover. Man, I could go all day about game song that were better than Mario 64. Not to discredit those songs, I love them, but this really needs tuning up or at least more research. This comes from an unbiased opinion. First off, there is no such thing as an unbiased opinion. Ever. What you are saying, sir, is that you precede all other opinions, that you have the ultimate say in what is good and bad, and that's strictly just not the case. There is no such thing as an unbiased opinion. And if you're here to tell me that I missed all these specific games, first of all, you're really, really far off, because half those games have songs on that top 100. And then second off, I don't need to be told, obviously, I've said this millions of times, I don't need to be told what I apparently missed, because that in itself is an opinionated matter. And there is no such thing as an unbiased opinion, because every stinking opinion is biased in some ways, because you can't name every single game on the system that was missed. That would be an unbiased opinion, I suppose. If you want to throw that argument in there, go ahead, but I'm not going to listen to it. Leon's Joe 44 writes in the same video, this is the top 100 SNES, 20 through 1. Actually, no, this is different. I walked all 3 videos, and I'm disappointed. Firstly, way you put Super Famicom soundtracks to the top 100 songs from the SNES. The Battle with Gilgamesh is not best soundtrack in FF5, but most popular. Secondly, you put too much themes from Secret of Mana and Super Mario RPG. I know these are good games, but are too many soundtracks from both of these. Thirdly, the Capcom is not producer of only 2 games. They made lots of super games with extra themes like A King of Dragons or Final Fight. Fourthly, you forged themes from Top Gear, Sunset Riders, and probably one of the best series game on NES, SNES. The Castlevania! Where is Castlevania themes? I known. Well, let's start off with bad grammar and spelling. I can move on with that. But some of your arguments, sir, well, I'm glad you watched all 3 videos. I'm sorry you're disappointed. Super Famicom is the Japanese version of the Super Nintendo. Do some research. They are good games, but too many soundtracks from both of these. Sir, I think this was one of the videos this is one of the actual comments I took the time out of my day to respond to, because you can't limit the amount of songs from a certain game on these countdowns just for the fact of getting other ones from less. I mean, if there's a soundtrack that, lauded for their efforts in making great music, I'm not just going to take songs out of it to put another game in. Well, yeah, you actually do offer Top Gear, Sunset Riders, and probably the Castlevania. I don't know what the Castlevania is either. And there is one from Super Castlevania 4. Where were you when you heard that one? Look up number 32. I have it frickin' memorized. In the top 100 SNES. Thirdly, the Capcom is not producer of only 2 games. Yeah? And your point? They made lots of super games with extra themes. Thank you for telling me. Great.